And we are joined now by DW reporter Stacey Bivens. And Stacey, as we've heard, Biden, the first sitting U.S. president to visit this site since the Tulsa race massacre took place 100 years ago. Stacey,
Yes.
Is this finally getting the attention that it deserves?
Yes, finally, slowly. It's been too long, a lot of people would say, in order for this to come to light. There are so many Americans, as I'm sure you know, have never heard about Tulsa and Greenwood and about this thriving African-American community. Had doctors and lawyers, a post office, hospital, everything that you need for a community to be a home. And over 2 days, an angry white mob massacred people. There were hundreds of black bodies in the street. They've unearthed a mass grave that they've been excavating as of late. And they burned down everything. And when you talk, this part of the reason why this story is so important is that it puts a light on what's really happened with the black community when it comes to the wealth gap, which is what Biden was talking about. How can you pass down generational wealth when you're not allowed to build and you're not allowed to thrive? In this case also, it shows about systematic racism when people say it doesn't exist. Well, you had firefighters that didn't come to fight the fire. You had police that didn't arrest anybody. And even the media focused on the 3 white deaths and not on the destruction of this community. So it's very important now that this story is told and that other stories are told, not just for the black community, but for healing, for white people to realize that black people aren't lazy parasites that don't want to work. They have been working, they've been trying, but they're up against so many odds.
How about justice? Because, I mean, the issue of reparations has always been brought up, for example, when it comes to this incident and others as well. You know, Biden had something to say about that. Just fill us in.
Well, when it comes to justice, it's about healing. And when you acknowledge a wrong, then people are able to start to heal, and you're able to move on. One of the things that I've been impressed about being in Germany is like the first time I came here, it was 2006, and I saw all the markers that were dedicated to the Jewish people who were ripped from their homes and that were murdered. And in language classes, you learn about this. There was an acknowledgement about something that happened here that was dreadful. And the United States has been very slow to do that. And justice for these people, I mean, you can't arrest the people who committed these crimes, but justice is giving reparations to their descendants. Justice is not whitewashing history, but actually acknowledging what was happening and give people, non-white people who have contributed to this country, their due.
And the president, we know, has promised to look into that. He's fallen short, however, of a commitment. So we will see how this indeed develops. DW reporter Stacey Bivens, thank you.
You're welcome.